Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to address something. I know I've been MIA and I filmed like 5 different videos and none of them like came out the way I wanted it. So I was like, whatever. So today I'm going to take you on an adventure with me. We're doing like a behind the scenes like I did last time. I'll link that one in the description box below. I'm working with a new photographer. My brother's coming along. I know I look a little crazy right now with my hair. I'm trying to straighten it as much as it could possibly get straightened. So stay tuned. I'll share some of the photos that we take, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. See you in a minute. So I'm just gonna finish getting ready, and I thought I would share like my updated like makeup routine like a beauty guru. So since I'm very pale, I use 2 different pale bronzers because they're the only 2 that kind of work, and using them separately like doesn't get that like full effect I go for, but these somehow working together make it. Please excuse the background noise. I have my window open in my little office. So first I'm using the Makeup Forever in this shade. I don't have a shade number or name. It's the lightest one that Makeup Forever has for bronzer. And then I am using the Cover FX as I always do, and I just use the little contour color, which is right here. I do want to say this comes in 2 different ranges, and I didn't know that. So this is the lighter one, and there is a darker one for darker skin. We do love that. So yeah, I just swirl my brush in both, take off the excess, and then I just use a mirror here. And I kind of just go from like, I want to say like right here to like right up here. And then we're just gonna do the other one. It doesn't really matter. I kind of just swirl back and forth, and then I just place it on my face. I always do my cheeks first because I feel like they're more like what people are drawn to when they look at you. So I try to just start there, and then I go back and I'll like clean it up later on because I know this looks very harsh, but then I go back in and I buffer it out. Then I'm going to do my forehead. Before I get into blending my base out, I do want to say the Tarte eyeshadow is a godsend. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. I'm obsessed. I wore it all day yesterday from 8 a.m. to like 9 p.m. It did not smudge, smear, nothing. It stayed in place all day. I only used a little bit of the e.l.f. cream primer for my eyes, and then I paired it with the Glimmer Shadow in the shade Ice Latte. These 2 together worked so well yesterday, so I figured I'd do it again today. Then I just threw on some winged eyeliner. And now I'm going to take, I have this blank brush, or naked brush, whatever you want to call it, and I use it to kind of just like buffer it out a little bit because I have a very heavy hand sometimes, and it's a little difficult for me to lightly put it on and blend. So I just go back in with this brand new, cleaned, and I just fix it. Okay, so it looks good in person, and then I look at the camera, I'm like, wow, I have to blend more. So I kind of just do like little light swirling motions just to break it up a little bit. And I don't contour my nose or my chin for 2 reasons. Basically, I just don't know how to. And the last time I did it on my chin, I made it so dark in this chin area that my face was so tan that my face, like my neck here, was so white that I was like, I'm definitely doing something wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna jump off camera. I'm gonna do my hair, and then I'll be back. We're gonna talk about mascara and my lips, and then we'll be on the way to go get my little brother. Okay, so my hair is probably as straight as it's gonna be. It doesn't get like super straight or like shiny or silky. Like my hair is just, I think from months of dyeing it and years of heat damage, it's just like, this is what you're getting. Enjoy it. So for my mascara today, I'm going to be using 2. This one, of course, is from Tarte. This is the Big Ego. I always go in first with this, and then I use another one. I'll probably show you when I get to the actual location, I will apply that one just because I like to layer up and I really like to have like bold lashes. I don't have any fakes today, or I'm probably using them, but my last pair I kind of ruined. Quick story time. I saw a video where a girl glued them on the underside of your eye, and don't try it unless you're a professional at putting them on, because I glued my eyelids shut twice. Yes, twice. I did that twice. It's like, maybe if I get it to work, I'll just leave them. So I did, and I got them to stay. But I do use the Tarte lash glue, and if you use this stuff, it's not going anywhere. And it kind of dries quick, so when I placed them, I guess I placed it too close and it was like kind of still wet, and I went like that and my eye just didn't open back up. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna have to go to like the hospital. Anyways, so we're just gonna apply this. This is what the brush looks like. I know it's a little clumpy, like at that top, like it drives me crazy every day. I'm just like, why is it always so clumpy? I feel like any mascara I always use, I have to do that and it drives me crazy. And then we're just going to apply. So when I do apply my mascara, I like to go in and then I kind of just like swirl it up, because like I don't really like to like blink into it. I just messed up my eyeshadow. Okay, so if you could see, this is the one with the mascara, this is the one without the mascara. In person you could see like a better difference than you can on the camera, but you really can see a difference. Like if I look straight ahead, can you see? I hope so. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the bottom. For the bottom ones, I always just use whatever is left from the top, because I don't like to dip in again, because it's a little like clumpy and I don't really like to like mess around like that, especially because you don't want to like get anything underneath your eye, because then it's like, how do I get it off, you know? And I kind of just like go back and forth like that. And before it dries, I like to go in with a old brush like this. I clean it completely. Obviously I haven't cleaned it in a minute. And then I kind of just like separate the lashes so they look a little bit longer, because this formula is great and it's long, but it is a little clumpy. Okay, so that's what this looks like on just this one eye. I'm gonna go and do this one real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so for lips, I usually just use the Tarte lip paint and the shade Bestie. This is probably one of my all-time favorite nudes. Anything from Tarte, basically, as you could tell, is amazing, and it's pretty affordable at Sephora. They also have their own website, but I've never bought from there. So anyways, first thing I do for my lips is I just use some regular chapstick, because my lips are so dry. So I really like to go in and really just make sure they're like nice and hydrated. Also, the Tarte lip paint, at least this shade, dries down matte, and it can be uncomfortable after a few hours. So if you do reapply, you'll see all the cracks in your lips and it's just not appealing. So what I like to do is just really hydrate at first, layer this on, and then later on, if I have to, I kind of just wipe it off and do the same thing again. That's just my preference. But today I'm going to be pairing this up. This is actually from Forever 21. I don't have a shade or anything. It just came in like a kit, and this is like a little bit glossier and it doesn't dry down so matte. They're almost the same exact shade. So what I like to do is put the matte on and then just add a little bit of this on top, just so it kind of looks a little shiny. Also, I don't use lip pencils. I use it for like my lipsticks. I have matching lip pencils, but for this I just use the tip, and then I go in and I outline my lips, and then I fill in just so it's like same exact shade, because I don't buy lip kits. That's just like a personal preference. So that's the bottom. It actually almost looks exactly like my natural lip color, which is why I like it. Like, it's not so bold. I'm not like a big bold person, but I just really love this formula. Okay, so it's a little bit darker, and I kind of just went all over with it. And I also like to just usually pat it so it doesn't look like I have too much on my face. So I'm just gonna run down real quick with what products I use today, and then we will be picking out my outfit because I had like 3 weeks to plan this and I haven't picked my outfit out yet. So anyways, I used NARS foundation as always with the matching concealer. Then for bronzer, we went over that, and eyeshadow. So basically, NARS and Tarte is my whole face. Also, I wanted to talk about this for a minute now. Becca Cosmetics, I don't really use it often, but I got this in one of my subscriptions. This is their like Hydro Mist Set and Refresh powder. I'm obsessed. Okay, at first when I used it, I thought I was like, this is broken, because you put it on, it feels wet, and I was like, was like my brush wet? Did I wet it before and not know? I don't really know, but it is wet, but it dries down dry. It's the craziest thing. And let me tell you, this honestly, in my opinion, may be better than my favorite, which is Pretty Vulgar, like setting powder. I'm like torn between the two. Like, this is good for setting, but this one's really good for baking because this one's really finely milled. But this stuff is everything if you're trying to like get that like really intense look, which I'm like kind of just throwing my makeup on and going because I have like a half-hour ride. This stuff is everything, but also everything. Okay, get both. Let's go into my closet and try to figure out what I'm gonna wear today. Wish me luck. Okay, so it's a little dark in my closet, as you can see. Like, I have like little lights here and I have one in front of me, and I'm supposed to have a motion light, but it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, if I walk out, yeah, no, it just like works when it wants to work. So I have a pair of jeans in mind. I have these like dark washed jeans from Forever 21, and then I was like what kind of shirt do I want to wear? I was thinking wearing like my brown thigh-high boots, and I'm like, do I wear like, cause I have plaid? I'm thinking like plaid, and I have black jeans for that. Like, that's kind of cute, but then I'm like, thigh highs like don't always look good on me, and I really want to wear like my black ankle booties, which are my favorite of all time. Like, they're destroyed, but I refuse to like ever throw them away, and I feel like I should set you down somewhere, but I don't have, I'm so short. If I stand like this, I mean, it kind of works. I'm just trying to think, and it's also at like a park out east, so I'm trying to think of like what would be really appropriate for like park and fall at the same time. So it's a little difficult because I don't have many like fall clothes. I actually went through all of them, and a lot of them are like too big on me now, to the point where like doesn't look right on me, so I had to get rid of a lot of them, and I haven't gone shopping yet. So that should be probably the next thing I do, is go shopping. So I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking this is from Fashion Nova. I don't stand Fashion Nova. I actually really can't stand them. I spent like $50, and this is the only thing I kept because everything else actually looked atrocious and very cheap material, and I was actually really disappointed. I was gonna make a whole video on it, and I ended up getting so mad about like putting them on and looking so bad, I just ended up throwing the stuff away, besides this one shirt, because it's the only material actual good thing that they sent me. Anyways, I'm thinking either that, because I really am into yellow this year, or like this sweater. I can't tell you how obsessed I am with this sweater. So I got that, I think about 2 years ago at Forever 21 on clearance. It was like $10 because it was at the end of the season, and I am obsessed. It's like an oversized knit sweater, and it just looks so good. So I'm really leaning towards this. So let's put it on and we'll see how I look. Okay, so this is my outfit. Everything is from Forever 21 besides the belt. This is from Target. So I'm actually really digging it. I'm gonna throw on my shoes from Forever 21 and we're gonna hit the road. See ya.
You want to do what?
The spiders? I don't do spiders. So we just finished up with the shoot. Harry did some videography for me, so we'll be posting that in this video. Once I get my pictures, it'll probably be 2 weeks from when I upload this. I'll upload this to terrylyn.com once they're up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're about to go stuff our face with some fast food. Have a great one, guys. Mwah.